Welcome back to Grow With Me, Business, Wealth, and Health with Erin Helle. This segment takes you through all the things from skills to systems to mindset to goal setting and most importantly, dream building. After all, business is about freedom and wealth, but those are subjective and specific. So we need to spend some time figuring out what the dream is and then build a business to support that. Don't forget to check out bcglobalinvestments.com/keeping it real for a handout from today's training and a link to book a call with me or send me an email. Today, we're talking about business financials for realtors. This is like my favorite topic. I love money. I love finances. I'm obsessed. How many people have you ever heard approach finances or money that way? Probably not many. Most people are afraid of their money. Most people don't even want to talk about it, much less deal with it. And that is not only super unhealthy, also super anxiety inducing, but thirdly, and most importantly, not very productive in the long run, right? So if you are afraid of your money, if you are not actively controlling your money is controlling you. And I'm going to give you the tips and the tricks that you need to make sure that you can harness that control and be in charge of your business and your money. Okay. So let's dive in. Whether you are an independent agent or part of a real estate team, or having a solid understanding of financial principles is essential for long-term success. I don't care if you are a brand new agent or you've been an agent for 25 years. This is key no matter what. And in order for you to take it to the next level, you need to have a grasp on your finances. This is likely the difference between accomplishing your goals and just simply surviving, or worse, floundering in debt. So no matter where you are in your business journey, financial management is super important. Financial management involves the strategic planning, organizing, directing, and controlling of financial activities within a business. Notice the word controlling. This is key here. If you are not controlling your money is controlling you. For realtors, this encompasses managing income, expenses, taxes, and investments, all with the overarching goal of maximizing profitability and maintaining financial health. Write that down. Financial management for realtors encompasses managing income, expenses, taxes, and investments, all with the overarching goal of maximizing profitability and maintaining financial health. If you miss any of these, it's like working your butt off at the gym and then going home and eating a tub of Ben and Jerry's ice cream, right? So to be financially healthy overall, you need to have complete control over all of these things. And I'm going to help you do just that. So let's start with tracking income and commissions. So the primary source of income for realtors is typically commissions earned on real estate transactions. It's crucial that you track this income accurately, accounting for commission splits, referral fees, and any additional sources of revenue. So make sure that you have a system in place to ensure timely and comprehensive recording of your earnings, as this forms the basis for managing your financials effectively. Okay, this is step one. Make sure you know what's coming in and keep track, because if you don't, you're going to lose sight of it and you might miss a referral. You might miss a closing. You might be underpaid and not even realize it if you're not making an effort to track it and stay on top of these things. Next up is expense management. In the real estate business, various expenses can arise, including advertising costs, professional fees, office supplies, technology subscriptions, and travel expenses. It's important to meticulously track and categorize these expenses to gain insight into your operational costs. By doing so, you can identify areas for cost optimization, ensure that your business remains financially sustainable. Okay, this is super important. You need to not just track your expenses, but you need to have an understanding of them. Let's say you're a brand new agent and you're bringing in $35,000 in your first year, and you decide that in order to take your business up a notch, you need to go to a conference, which I'm always going to advocate for. If it fits into your budget, if you can afford it, which means that you can't go drop $2,000 on a ticket and spend $5,000 on the hotel and then another 1,000 on airfare. It just does not add up. You can't be spending that kind of money when you're only making $35,000 in income. Okay, so keep that in mind. Maybe you need to find a local conference. Maybe you need to figure out, you need to stay at a cheaper hotel or bunk up with somebody or not fly and drive. So many ways that you can get around this and still end up in the same place and still go to an amazing conference that will change your business without that overhead cost. Okay. And that's just an example. You need to look at what you're spending and make sure that it adds up to an income producing activity. Make sure that it's leading to something that's going to turn into more income, especially when it comes to advertising. Okay, so if you are not tracking your expenses, your money will disappear. Next up is budgeting and forecasting. So you want to create a budget and financial forecast as part of your financial management plan. Establishing a budget allows you to plan for expenses, set goals for savings, and allocate funds for business growth and development. This is where your advertising budget comes from, your ability to hire an assistant. You can order marketing materials here, and this is essentially how you scale and how you grow and how you level up. This right here, budgeting and forecasting. Meanwhile, forecasting helps you anticipate future revenue streams and expenses, aiding in proactive decision-making and risk management. So what does that mean? You anticipate this is what money is going to come up in the future alongside the idea of what you're going to have to budget for. And that helps you make decisions. And that helps you also to not take unnecessary risks. So going back to the example of going to a conference, if you know that you don't have any closings in the next 2 months and your checking account is pretty much at zero, then don't go spending a bunch of money on a conference or don't go spending a bunch of money on anything. You need to have that income coming in and planned for before you start having money come out. Next up is tax planning and compliance. Understanding tax obligations and planning accordingly is next level stuff. This is what separates the business owners from the independent contractors. What do I mean by that? I was kind of having a hard time articulating this, so I asked ChatGPT, and this is what I got. A 1099 employee is an individual who works as a self-employed contractor, while a business owner is someone who owns and operates their own business, which may include hiring 1099 employees or other employees as needed. So ask yourself, what do you want to be? Do you want to be an employee or someone who operates your own business? I imagine that if you're here listening to this, you want to operate your own business, or maybe you already are. Hopefully you already are. The difference between those two individuals is that business owners plan for taxes. They don't just do their taxes. They're aware of deductible expenses, tax credits, and any specific tax regulations that apply to real estate professionals. If you haven't already done so, you need to consult with and eventually hire a tax professional to optimize your tax strategy and ensure compliance with local, state, and federal laws. I promise you, if you find the right one, they will cost you much less than they will save you. All right, next up, investment strategies. As your real estate business grows, you may have surplus funds that could be strategically invested to generate additional income. Explore investment options such as real estate properties, stocks, bonds, or retirement accounts. Developing a well-considered investment strategy aligns with your long-term financial goals and can diversify and add to your existing revenue streams. Okay, this is truly what will make you be able to enjoy your life and retire as a realtor, is having multiple streams of income. So you're already in the real estate industry. You know that real estate appreciates. This is a great opportunity for you to build some wealth and build some cash flow each month. Other things you can do are most brokerages pay you profit share or revenue share for introducing agents to your brokerage. I know at EXP, we have an exceptional revenue share model, and this is a huge income stream for me. and it will allow me to retire someday as a realtor. Most people won't be able to retire as a realtor because as soon as your transactions stop, you're no longer going to get paid. So you need to have something to fill that income gap. Otherwise, you're not going to have a plan for retirement. Okay. So the more income streams you can have, the more you're going to be able to enjoy your life, relax in your life, and take control of your life because you'll have money coming in from a multitude of different places. So if one dries up or one doesn't work out, you still have all these other ones you can rely on. If you want to talk more specifically about this is my life's passion, please send me an email. Again, you guys can check me out at bcglobalinvestments.com/keeping it real. There's a link on there to send me an email. You can book a call with me. I'd love to chat about this with you. I'd love to chat about any of this with you. All right, next up, we're going to talk about debt management. If you have debt, managing debt is a critical aspect of financial health. Whether it's a business loan, a mortgage, credit card debt, you need to understand what you owe, your interest rates, and repayment schedule. Developing a plan to minimize and manage debt effectively will positively impact your financial stability and long-term growth. Guys, debt is crippling. If you are constantly having to pay off commercial credit card debts, you are working backward. This, I think, is probably the first thing you need to do on your entire journey is pay down this debt. You probably shouldn't be investing in something that promises a 6 to maybe 12% return on a good day for when you have 18% credit card debt. Pay that off first, then you'll have more money to invest, and then your money will grow instead of you working backward every single month. All right, so in conclusion, a strong grasp of financial management is the only way a realtor can sustain success in this industry. By meticulously tracking income and expenses, budgeting effectively, ensuring tax compliance, strategizing investments, and managing debt diligently, you can maintain financial stability and position your business for long-term growth, which is what it's all about. That's it for today. Remember to check out bcglobalinvestments.com/keeping it real and follow me on Instagram at the Erin Helle _investor coach. I look forward to hearing from you. Bye, guys.